What's new, group? You new? My name's Cassandra. Today I have my Aldi haul for the month of December. Final Aldi haul for the year laid out in front of me. I actually don't know what my total is because I left my receipt in the car. But this is my haul. I'll put the total up on the screen here. December is always a month where I definitely go over budget because of the holidays and things. I have some things in here for the holiday. We host 2 family dinners. One for my husband's side of the family, one for my side of the family. However, this year we're only in charge of hosting 1, and then whatever we want to eat personally for our normal family of 7 on Christmas Day. So there's that, some holiday things, and it's Aldi during the holidays. So their aisle of shame is always the best this time of year. It is peak Aldi aisle of shame season. So I did pick up a couple things. I'll show you guys those. I'll exclude those off of my grocery budget, but let's go ahead and hop in because I got lots of good stuff this time. Here, whenever I go into Aldi, I always look for the red stickers. And usually if I find red stickers, I will purchase them, even if they're things that we don't get all the time, which you'll see later in the haul. But I've actually never gotten this before, but it was 50% off of $4.80. So I got this whole thing for what, $2.40, which is awesome. It's just split chicken breasts with the bones in, the ribs in, or whatever, I think. At least I think. It doesn't feel like it has bones in it though. Maybe. But either way, this was a smoking deal. This will be an awesome dinner for us as a family. I think I'm going to braise this. Braised chicken. I think that would be delicious. And this is a good amount of meat. I want to see if it has the weight on here. I mean, it feels like a pretty good. Where is the weight? I think it's 2 pounds-ish. But I was happy with this. I also got 2 packs of chicken drumsticks. If you're new, my husband and I have been eating carnivore for over 60 days now. We're loving it. And one of our favorite meals that our kids also are loving are a couple different ways we're cooking chicken drumsticks. One package is a meal for us with leftovers for my husband for work the next day, so it's perfect. And we've been loving these. And chicken drumsticks are so cheap. $5 for both of these. And this, like I said, is an easy meal for us. Marinate them, put some spices on them, bake them in the oven. They're great. So these will all probably go in the freezer. I might make this braised chicken maybe tonight. I might, after I'm done filming this, just put this in the oven and braise it with a little bit of gravy. I'll make potatoes and carrots for the kids. It'll be really good. That might be dinner tonight because I didn't get any convenience item for dinner tonight. We go around the table this way. We'll save my aisle of shame items for last, just in case you don't care. Thing of cooking spray. Needed this. It's baking season, and my oldest daughter has been in the kitchen almost just as much as I have baking different things. So we've been going through quite a bit of this. Things of butter. I actually have extra butter from last month. I have an extra like pound, 2 pounds, I think. Plus, I'm going to get some from Walmart. My Aldi has a limit of butter. It has since COVID. It's one of the things that the limits just haven't gone away. I don't know if it's a store policy thing. You can only get 4. So I get 4. Because my husband and I are on carnivore, I'm switching it up a little bit this month. We'll talk about that later on. But one of the things that I tolerate really well along with my meat is onions. So I wanted a variety because when your diet is so limited, you can really taste the difference in these onions. So I got some sweet onions and just some regular yellow onions because that is my idea of variety these days. It is winter, which means citrus season is here. These bags of cuties were like, I want to say they were $1.99 a bag, and they will be for most of the winter. So for 6 pounds, I think I paid like, I don't know, $4 or $5 for these. It's great. My kids will fly through these. I will probably get more in the middle of the month, possibly. The other thing that's a really good price, at least it was today, were Honeycrisp apples. And when I got 4 bags here. When I get apples, I try to make sure that I'm getting some larger apples for my big kids and bags that have some smaller apples for my little kids. And it works out really well. These Honeycrisp apples smell so good. I want to know if you guys also have this core memory, but I remember back in the day, my Nana and my grandpa used to drop off this box of fruit every year at our house, like around this time of year for the holidays as a gift. And every time I smell the oranges and the Honeycrisp apples, specifically this time of year, it brings me right back to being a kid, and like I can see my Nana, my grandpa walking into the house with that bag of fruit or the box of fruit and like the pears and stuff. It just makes me think of that every time. But they smell really good, and hopefully that'll be enough for the month. We'll see. I also got some bananas for the kids. I tried to get some more, ones that were a little bit more yellow, some that are a little more green. I will get more from Walmart because this is like 2 days worth of bananas for us. I did decide to get a big thing of spring mix. One thing that I do miss upon occasion is a really big salad with just like a really simple dressing, like maybe some olive oil and some lemon juice or something. I'm gonna make my own dressings, keep it really clean. I'm gonna start adding in just some spring mix, really good green, and I want to see how I tolerate this, if it's going to mess me up at all, and just how I feel. So this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna start mixing some of this in and see how I handle it, because I need to know that before garden season comes around, because I'm not gonna grow as much lettuce if I find out that I can't eat it very well. So there's that. Cleo was with me. Obviously, my little kids are always with me when I grocery shop. She asked for some broccoli. She's been missing fresh, just raw broccoli from the garden and stuff. So I got 2 heads for her. Probably will not cook that. They'll probably just be fresh eating broccoli for her. I did get a big thing of pre-shredded mozzarella just for convenience. I have some freezer meals I want to get in the freezer this month. My husband is a pipe fitter and welder by trade, but he also teaches their journeyman's class, and that is going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. So I want to get some freezer meals for those nights where I'm going to be flying solo with the kids, and just pre-shredded to make my life a little bit easier. Also decided this month I'm going to start making my own cottage cheese, ricotta. I'm gonna try fresh mozzarella. I ordered all the stuff that I need for it. It's like coming via shipping. I ordered some of that stuff through Amazon, but I've been researching that over the last couple of weeks. I think I'm ready to get back into it. Feeling better postpartum, not pregnant and exhausted anymore. So I want to start getting back into that. Over the last month or so, I haven't bought any bread products except tortillas. So I've been making all of our own bread and things. So I'm starting to get back into it, starting to get, you know, take the training wheels back off. We're finding our groove now. And I'm ready to just hit the ground running and get it done. So I'm gonna try to do that this month. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure that'll be a video coming at some point in Vlogmas here. The other thing, while I'm here, I have 2 birthdays for December. Well, technically, my son's birthday is January 1st, but because of it's a holiday, all the stores are closed and everything, I count his birthday as a December birthday because I need to have all the stuff in the house before January 1st so that we have it for his birthday. So I got 2 boxes of these snowman popsicle ice cream things. My kids love these, and it's perfect because I have 4 kids who can eat these, and there's 4 in a box. So I got 2 snowmans, which are vanilla and strawberry, and I got 2 reindeers, which are caramel chocolate strawberry flavored ice cream pop things. I'm gonna take a snowman and I'm gonna take a reindeer. I'm gonna put these in the freezer and stick them away for my kids' birthdays, because Cleo has a birthday and then Colt has a birthday. So I'll pull out 1 box of each of these for the kids' birthdays. The other 2 boxes will be just for the kids to have as like random fun snacks. These are probably gonna be gone in the next 2 days, these other 2 boxes, to be honest. It is what it is. I also got, for convenience and ease, I got 2 boxes of white cake mix. 1 for Cleo, 1 for Colt's birthday, so that I can make them a cake or cupcakes for their birthday or something, just so it's in the house and I have it. I also requested these turtles. We don't get these all the time, but I figured why not? This is pretty much the only snacky thing that I got with these. Everything else is fresh fruits and vegetables, and we'll be making everything else. So I just said, okay, she can get some cheesy turtles, that's fine. This was another thing Cleo requested. I said, okay, I don't know. I guess I was in a good mood today. I don't know. But my kids love these little donut things. They're so expensive for what they are. We could make these so easy, but she wanted them. I said, yes, there's that. Here's some more red stickers. We never buy these, but originally these are like $2.10 or something at Aldi. But because they were $1 off, they are Best Buy tomorrow. I checked them over. They look fine. I paid $1.10 for these. Because we have fresh donuts here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put these right in my deep freezer, and I'm gonna pull these out, maybe one for Christmas morning, maybe one for Colt's birthday, maybe some for Cleo's birthday, and I don't have to pull out the whole box of chocolate donuts. I can pull out, you know, half of a box here, let them thaw, and the kids can enjoy these. So this is probably 4 different occasions of chocolate donuts for us. The kids will like these, and when they're gone, they're gone. So I normally don't buy these things, but because they were $1 off, I said, what the heck. Blackberries were an astonishing deal. They were $1.70 a case. So, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I could have gone crazy and gotten another, you know, 6 cartons of these. This would have been great to make jam or something like that, but we're just gonna eat these fresh. These are fantastic. We'll eat these on top of yogurt. Oh, that's the other thing I'm making myself this month is some yogurt. So put these in with our yogurt, fresh eating, oatmeal, whatever, but my kids will be really happy that we have these. I am getting all my lunch meat from the Amish, but one thing that the Amish don't have is bologna, so I got these for the kids because they really like those. Another thing I'm going to start adding into my diet this month with like my steaks and burgers and things are mushrooms. I want to see how I handle these. So I got one of each kind of mushroom. The reservation project I want to do this month is grape jelly. So I got some 100% grape juice to make grape jelly. I could have juiced my own grapes, but that was not in it for me this month. Normally I buy all of my juices from Sam's Club because they're cheaper. However, I did a little bit of the wrong math last month, and I only had 3 boxes left for the kids' lunch boxes, which I used up today to send them to school. So I needed a box of juice to get us through until my Sam's Club order gets here with more juices and things. So there's that. Sometimes people ask me why I don't send the kids with water bottles or why I don't let them get a milk at the cafeteria, and I'll explain. Last year, or every other year, I have had the kids bring their water bottles into the cafeteria with them because we send them with a water bottle every day via the school's request. However, so many water bottles were getting left behind in the cafeteria. So many water bottles were getting left behind in the cafeteria every day that they no longer allow kids to bring like reusable water bottles to the cafeteria. So then for like a week or 2 at the beginning of this school year, the kids were just getting milk from the cafeteria and having that with their packed lunch. Well, then I heard from not only my daughter, but I am a Girl Scout troop leader, so I heard from the Girl Scouts in my troop that the milk at the school has been curdly and not great and stinking and disgusting. So I heard that from multiple girls that it was terrible. So now I packed throwaway juices for my kids because I don't trust the school's milk. My kids don't trust the school's milk, and they can't bring a reusable water bottle, so that's literally the only option that I have is to pack juices and throw away water bottles. So there's that. Thing of hard salami just to eat. 1 bag of chicken thighs because I got all that extra chicken. Didn't really feel like I needed any more. 1 bag of frozen blueberries for the kids. Thing of marshmallows for baking. We already talked about the cake mixes. I got 2 things of mini chocolate chips, 2 things of chocolate melting wafers, 2 things of white chocolate melting wafers, 3 boxes of graham crackers. My baby eats these, but we are doing gingerbread houses out of graham crackers. We do that every year. So that's what some of these boxes are for. My daughter has a couple recipes picked out and she needed Oreos, so I got her 2 cases of Oreos for that. The frosting, cream cheese frosting, is for those cakes. I do usually make my own cream cheese frosting, but like I said, just in case I needed a quick, easy button to press. I got 2 things of sprinkles for the gingerbread houses and cutout cookies that we're going to be doing. I got this one because it's like blue and stuff, and then I got this one because it's like traditional red and green Christmas. I got a thing of tater tots for the freezer meal I'm doing. This is something fun. Like I said, my husband and I are eating carnivore, and I thought these would be fun for us, but they are just like, this is cheese and pepperoni, you know, fresh mozzarella wrapped in pepperonis. So I think I got 3 of these because my husband, oh, I got 2 of those. My husband is really gonna like those. And then they had a couple different ones. So then I got a salami wrapped in fresh mozzarella. I got 2 of those. And then I also got a prosciutto wrapped in fresh mozzarella. I got 5 of them. It says they're best by December 23rd. So these should be good in my fridge all month long. And we can have one a week, essentially. So I'm excited about these. I'll let you know how we like those. 2 things of grapes for the kids. These were also a great price. I want to say they were like $1 something a pound, which is great. My husband has been going through a lot of mustard recently, so I got a thing of mustard, a pineapple. This was $1. Now's your time of year to buy your pineapples. Do your canning if you want to. Got 2 of these Caesared salad kits for my daughter. All of my kids love these. They will probably have these for dinner tonight, maybe with our braised chicken. They love these. So I got 2 of those. This is something fun. I just saw these on, I think it was Aldi's Instagram. And I said, you know what? If I see it, I'll get it. There's Christmas chicken nuggets. I will throw these in the kids' thermoses because I try to give the kids hot lunch at least a couple times a week in their lunch boxes because we pack lunches every day. So these are something fun to just throw in if we don't have leftovers. Like today, the kids got in their thermoses leftover homemade mac and cheese. So this is just something if I don't have leftovers to heat up and throw in their thermoses, or if they don't want a sandwich or something, it just mixes it up a little bit. I did get a gallon of milk. I am getting 2 more gallons at Walmart for the ricotta, the yogurt, all of that stuff that we're going to try to be making. So I'm just going to need more milk than what I normally get through. It's just I only have room in my fridge right now for 1 extra thing of milk, so that's why I only got 1. Gloves for my big kids. Cleo still has her pair from last year that fit, but my big kids always, you know, they lose gloves. They lose gloves and they lose gloves. So I always have to get them a new pair every year. I love these Lily and Dan ones. They're perfect. They're waterproof, windproof. These are really great and they're so cheap. I think these are like $4, $4.99 for the glove set, which is insane. So, all they had were blue ones left. So all of my kids are getting blue pairs and I will probably just write their initials or their names on them. I can't do initials because my big girls have the same initials. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, my Isle of Shame stuff we'll go over really quick. Because my oldest daughter has been in the kitchen baking with me a lot of times, we're in there together doing 2 different recipes. And it's become very abundant that I need more, what are these called? Measuring cups. I only have 1 set. So I needed another one. These were super cheap. They're like $4. So I got them and they're actually really cute. So we'll see. She'll be happy that I got these. Oh, did I mention the cucumbers? I got 2 cucumbers too. Alrighty. I love these from Aldi. I get them every year. They always have different ones. They're perfect. These are little coloring book sets. They come with the crayons and stuff. So I got an ocean one. This one. Very cute. It has like the little stencils and things over here. And then it also comes with the coloring book, which is super cute. So we got oceans. Do you want to hold that? Yeah. Okay, you hold that. We also got robots, racers, and dinosaurs. Once again, comes with the pens. Same thing over here. And then I like these because they're just really simple coloring pages. For my smaller kids, they're really nice. And then I also got a sweet and scented coloring one. I'm going to save this for my girly girl, but super cute. Same thing over here. And then coloring set. These were $3.99 a piece. So I'll stick these away. Maybe our little elf on the shelf who came back last night will set these out for the kids. But we'll see. And then I also got this. My toddler ran off with it, but I'll show you. I think this was $6.99. They had different scents, but this one's blue raspberry. The other one that I almost got was watermelon, but it's just foamy slime. I know not everybody has this in their house. Totally get it. But I got this. I give this to my son as part of a Christmas gift probably. So I'm going to stick this away for him. And then, do you want to color? Do you want to use this now? Do you want to open this so you can color?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, what color is he? Green? Oh, baby shark?
Yeah.
You want to open this now?
Oh.
Do you want to color this one?
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, let's open.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Big Hello.
Good job. All your colors are here. Color. So that is everything I got during my Aldi haul for this month. I'm probably gonna stick away that slime kit and then these two coloring ones. My toddler ran off with the other one, which is totally fine. I'll stick these away, give one to my daughter. Maybe I'll give this one to my son. Maybe Cleo will open this. I might stick it away as part of Cleo's birthday present because her birthday's in a couple days. So lots of options. You get the gifs. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. In the next couple of days, you will see my Walmart haul that's going up. I also have a Sam's Club order coming in this month. So thanks for hanging out with me for today's Vlogmas video. I will link down below my Vlogmas playlist if you want to go ahead and watch on more. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas.